Hi there, people, and there is Spray Love in the super nice mansion outfit, and I'm presenting you today with Bleu Noir by Narciso Rodriguez. So as you can see, I've done like a trade, and I've got that one and other fragrances. I've lost the cap. Very sorry for that. In fact, I didn't lose it. It's just not usable anymore. It was broken when I received it, but the fragrance is so good that I don't care. So this one, it's the eau de toilette. So don't go expecting for me to talk in much length about the eau de parfum or the parfum. I don't own those fragrances. I have smelled them countless times. My favorite of all the fragrances from that line, and even from Narciso Rodriguez in general, is the EdT, because I think it's a bit fresher and it's a bit more wearable anytime, in my opinion, but it's still very unique, very different, goes in a totally different way than you'd expect. So, what do you expect from this fragrance? Normally, you would think, oh, it's a bleu fragrance, so blue, so sauvage kind. No, it's really not that. It's got like a bit of a citrusy Bleu de Chanel vibe, but it's just sweetness. The citruses aren't actually listed in that fragrance, which puzzles me a bit, but anyway, there's musk, there's woods. It's a vetiver fragrance after all. It's very vetiver focused fragrance. The musks and a little added sweetness just brings the fragrance together and gives it like this fresh, extremely classy, extremely elegant vibe. Perfect for evenings, perfect for rainy days also. It's a very meditative, uh, like focused fragrance. It's a focused fragrance. I wear that and I'm like more focused in what I'm doing, perhaps a bit more introspective. This is a fragrance I would wear for occasions where I want to be introspective, but also very classy. So if I'm going out and I'm not feeling like, I don't know, like I don't want to wear a very extroverted fragrance, perhaps I'll use this one. And I really, really like the vibe. Very, very classy. I was craving for a vetiver fragrance for a long time because I've tried some I didn't like, some I really liked but never bought. And then I've got this one, and I think this one is one of my favorites, with Guerlain Vetiver and also Tom Ford Grey Vetiver. So these three are like some of my favorites, like vetiver fragrances. I've tried like Sultan Vetiver by Nishane. I didn't like it. On me, it smelled like piss. But I understand that some people really, really love that fragrance. I think it's perhaps bad chemistry with my skin, but this one doesn't do it at all. It's just so soft and so nice and very elegant and very deep and intriguing. People aren't used that much to musky vetiver fragrances, so when you wear that, you're expected to like find some people that are like, "Wow, you smell amazing," but I don't even know what you smell like. It's very different, you know, and uh, and I think that it's another perk of that fragrance is that it's very different. It just goes another way. It has an eccentricity to it, yet it's not very extroverted. It's very like it shows a bit of confidence in yourself, perhaps a self love. I don't know. It's very introspective, and so I think when you wear that, you're like that person that is like really introspective and very focused and perhaps like very interesting, intriguing, perhaps dark and mysterious. This is another dark and mysterious fragrance, and you know how much I love the dark and mysterious style. So this one is very good and it's classy and elegant, like I said. So you can get like these evenings with corporate evenings or dates, like upscale dates, perhaps. I know I'm gonna do a lot of like upscale dates with my wife, and I'm sure gonna wear that sometimes. Sometimes tobacco vanille, sometimes other fragrances. But it's nice to just pick and choose what's best for the circumstance, what's best for the occasion. I also think that this one is a very good intimate life fragrance. So a day to day like focused and well fragrance, like very like concentrated, and like on a day you want to clean up your place, or do prep cooking for the whole week, or like things like that, but also have a good time with your family, have a good time with friends, and have a good time with your loved ones in general. I know that I think that my wife likes this fragrance and also is intrigued by it. It's very different from what she knows too, but very, very good fragrance for that kind of situations, cocoon situations, that I like to call it. And uh, very nice overall. But I'd say that still the best place and time you can use this for is upscale events when you dress well. Perhaps you're going to a concert, perhaps you're going to a jazz club, perhaps you're whatever, you're going for a musical gig like me, and playing bass for I don't know what, and you need to be dressed up, very nicely suited. This one could be like one of those fragrances that are just very good. Perhaps I'm even gonna wear that like going to my job tomorrow as a bartender, and it's got like I like to dress a bit more upscale when I'm bartending, so this one, it just will fit well and will not destroy the noses of everyone around. It's a potent fragrance, but it's not overwhelming. If you put, it's not made for like, don't wear this with like 6 sprays, 10 sprays, whatever. I wear it with 3 sprays and it reaches my nose all day long. I never go anosmic to it, and people will smell you when they get close by. And that's it. You don't want people the other side of the room smelling you with that fragrance. It's not that purpose. It's not a clubbing fragrance. It's an elegant night out, evening out fragrance, but for a much higher purpose. It's an upscale kind of a fragrance. It's not your typical 1 million or Versace Eros or Sauvage, which are incredible fragrance by any means, but it's just not made for the same situation. So that being said, spread love and spray love. Bye bye.